What's up, movie crew? Welcome to a smaller collection video. I was planning to rewatch the Scream movies and see what I thought as far as my rankings go leading up to Scream 6. And long story short, my rankings are still the same as when I watched Scream 5. So there's going to be a pinned comment down below for anyone that wants to watch my ranking video. So I thought today I would show off my collection. But before I get started, if you are new to this channel, my name is Luke, this is Let's Watch a Movie, and if you're anything cinema and physical media related, you've come to the right place, so hit that subscribe button. Alright, so the first one I'm showing off because this is actually the first thing I bought when getting the Scream movies. And that is the Scream 5 film set. For anyone asks, no, this does not have Scream 1 through 5. This was actually released in promotion for Scream 4. So this has the original trilogy, a retrospect and a documentary with Still Screaming and Scream, the inside story. So, not really much of any disc artwork up until the Still Screaming, Scream, the inside story are both on the same disc. And for anyone that does want to see, it's just plain Blu-ray artwork from Lionsgate. Both of those are fun watches. However, the rights to the Scream franchise is now with Paramount, and this was released by Lionsgate. I don't know the availability for this. You should be able to find a used copy for a decent price somewhere. So, there's that. The first movie came out in 1996 and pretty much changed the landscape for horror. The 90s was not a great time for horror because they were still trying to overcome how cheesy the 80s horror movies had become, but hadn't yet found its own footing in the 90s. We did get successful psych thrillers like Silence of the Lambs and Misery, but something that's full-on horror, this wasn't released yet, and we hadn't yet gotten Blair Witch Project. But this is the anniversary edition of Scream that came out before Scream 5. That's got Drew Barrymore's character Casey on the cover, or on the slip. And like I said, we did get some reissued Scream 1 through 3, so there is the new artwork that Paramount did. And there's no disc artwork, so I'm not really going to show that off. So I got this because my local Best Buy did not get the Steelbook right away. And when it looked like we weren't going to get it, I grabbed this because I managed to find it for a cheap price. However, going to Best Buy one day to pick up some stuff, and they had the Steelbook. So this is the Steelbook for the first movie. There's the blade. You see Ghostface in silhouette. And then, do you like scary movies? And then we've also got a little bit of inside artwork. And given this is actually a pretty cool cover, I went on ahead and just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and keep both. So I kept both. Last year, Paramount announced that they were going to do a special edition of the sequel, Scream 2. Alright. I really enjoyed this movie. I felt like while it wasn't as groundbreaking as the first movie was, it did something that very few horror movies have been able to do, and that is stick the landing with the sequel. In fact, It's even more impressive given the fact that at the early time of the internet, the script had leaked and Wes Craven was having to do rewrites on set for the movie. So the fact that what he originally wanted to do and what we ended up getting were not the same thing, but still managed to do something good, and he had to do it on the fly, that's impressive. So there is the Scream 2 Steelbook. There's the front. There's the back with "Hello, Sydney, remember me?" And let me get the discs out. And then there is the inside artwork for Scream 2. Alright, so at the time of me recording this video, there has yet to be a 4K release for Scream 3. I honestly thought they were going to do that before Scream 6 came out. My guess is we are getting that either with the physical release of Scream 6, or it's going to be something to hype Scream 7, which, if rumors are correct, it's already been greenlit. So I do not have any additional copies of Scream 3. The only one I have is in the 5-film set. And I know a lot of people say that Scream 3 is their least favorite Scream movie. I don't hate it. My least favorite is actually the one I'm getting ready to show off. And that is Scream 4. I honestly think this one's the weakest one of the bunch. And to my knowledge, the Blu-ray is not out of print, but I've got to say, I don't see it that often being on sale. I actually had the DVD for the longest time because the only time I could ever find a copy of this on Blu-ray, it was usually used and the same price as a new movie. I looked up one day and found it for $8.99 on Amazon. My suggestion to anyone is just check periodically on Amazon or wherever you buy movies at online. You might find a decent copy. And we do have a little bit of disc artwork for the Blu-ray. So to my knowledge, Paramount does not own the rights to Scream 4, which is why we haven't seen any talks of a 4K upgrade just yet. If the rumors I've heard are true, which is that Lionsgate is the ones with the rights to Scream 4, I really hope they do one of their steelbooks because Lionsgate steelbooks are amazing. So, Lionsgate, if y'all are the ones with the rights to Scream 4, please make one of your nice steelbooks that y'all made for some of your other movies. And then we've got Scream 5, or just Scream. I had to go with the steelbook because the steelbook is amazing. I will have a pinned comment down below where not only can you check out my ranking video to see where this ranks in the franchise, but I've also got an unboxing video for this particular steelbook. So, get my... So, there's the back. And then there is everyone holding up the Ghostface masks, just so you can kind of wonder who is the killer for the movie, or killers. And like I said, I've also got a review for this one as well, because I did see it in theaters. It was either the first or second movie I saw in theaters last year. Very enjoyable. I think Wes Craven would be proud of that movie. That's just my personal opinion. And there is my complete Scream collection. And as always, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below. other than the first Scream, because we can all say that that's a groundbreaking classic. What is your second favorite Scream movie? But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time.